Have the ATR leveling system here, which consists of these spindles that go on the top, these bases that go under the tile, which come in crosses and T's and straights. And what you do is you thread this screw into the top of the spindle at the top, and you screw it all the way down. So there's a little bit of prep work with this system here. And then once you got that screw all the way down, then you put the base on. And then this system is ready to go. So there's a little bit of prep with this and assembly, but you know, it doesn't take too much time. And so 100 pieces comes in a little box like this, and so it doesn't take up a lot of space. This is how you use the system. So I got some thin set spread here, and I'm going to back butter these tiles, and it's always a good idea to back butter tiles before you set them. But anyway, so really quite simple. You just set the start setting your tiles, and then you get one of the crosses, and they go in every corner. The little crosses go in every corner. Other systems, like there are other systems that you can use, leveling systems, that instead of putting one in a corner, you have to put 4 around the corner. So you're using one piece here in every corner as opposed to 4. So that's a savings in time and in material that you have to buy to install the system and use the system. Now usually it's on a 12 by 12 you usually don't really need to use a leveling system, but you know, I had this sample that was given to me, and so I wanted to try it out. So I'm trying it on these 12 by 12s, and it's really pretty easy to use. You get these spindles that I set up before with the things, and you put one in the corner. Now these are the crosses. Put these in the corners, and then at the wall there you get the flat ones, and you put those where there's no corner. See, that's the one I'm going to be putting at the walls. So you put those in, and then you back butter your next tile, and you put your next tile in, and you get a few tiles down. And then once you got a few tiles down, you start to tighten them up. So it's pretty simple. You put one in each corner. The crosses, they also come in T's. So if you got like a running bond or a brick pattern type of floor that you got to put down, they make T's for those. And so you put these pieces in, and you get some tile down, and then you start to tighten them up. You can screw these down by hand if you want, or you can, if you want, you can use a cordless drill. But the cordless drill needs to have a clutch because you don't want to strip the screws out of the bases. So you have to have a cordless drill with the right size socket, and it has to have a clutch so that it won't just keep on tightening it down. So that's an option if you want. On a small floor you really don't need it, but on a larger floor, it could save a lot of time. We've got a few tiles down. Now it's time to start tightening them up. So really not much to it. You just screw them down and tighten them down. Now, one of the good things about this system is because the little screw that goes in the corner there is so small, it doesn't really make a mess with the thin set. In other words, some of the other systems, the straps, when you put them in, what happens is it makes the thin set come through the grout joints, and there's more cleaning up to do. Now, with this system here, those little screws, they're so small and they go in the corners, they really don't cause too much thin set to come up between the tiles. So that's one of the advantages with this system here. So, and you just screw them down and tighten them down, and that's what brings the tiles into plane. So you've got the base at the bottom in the corner pulling up as you got the spindle tightening down. So that's how these systems work. They bring the tiles into plane because they like a clamp that pulls the two tiles into the same plane. So that's really all there is to it. You put one of these bases at the bottom, and you put you get a few tiles down, and then you screw them down, tighten them up, and that's pretty much it. There is to it. And then, once the tile is all done, then you just let it set, and then you unscrew them to take them out and finish it. To finish the floor and grout. So that's this part. On setting your tiles with these spacers and sticking your clips in, etc., just keep tiling. And then once you've got some more tiles down, you tighten them down and just keep going until you've got the whole floor done. This is what your floor is going to look like. Obviously, this is just a small floor, but just one piece in every corner. Let the tile set. Now it's time to take these spindles off, and this is what you do. You just unscrew them. Now here I've been doing everything by hand, but these you could, if you've got a lot to do, on a small floor, obviously you don't really need to. But if you've got a big floor, you can actually use a cordless drill with a socket, which is the right size for these spindles, and you just use your cordless drill to unscrew them, and they come out really quick. It's not too bad doing it by hand, but if you've got a lot to do, obviously you want to do it quicker, so you can use a cordless drill with a socket on it to undo them. And so that's an option if you want to. But it's pretty easy. They come out pretty easily, and these spindles, once you take them out, they can be reused. They're reusable. Most systems like that. You lose the bottom part, which goes under the tile, and you keep the top part, which you can reuse. And this is no different. Scrape out a thin set that might be between the grout joints, and you're ready to grout. And that's all there is to it. ATR Tile Leveling System.